Hello, welcome to Claire's Food Haven and another Mum's Mondays. Today we're going to be making cherry scones with buttermilk. Alan made butter this morning. So just running through the ingredients, I've got 450 grams of self-raising flour. Into that I'm going to put a good teaspoon of baking powder and a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. I've got 285 milliliters of buttermilk. Actually, it wasn't quite enough, so I've made it up with milk. And then I've got 85 grams of castor sugar. And in the freezer, I've got 100 grams of grated unsalted butter, trying to keep it cool. Grating it really warmed it up, so I'm trying to keep it cool again. And then I've got a pot and a bit of glace cherries, which I'm going to be chopping up to put in. That's it. So first of all, I'll chop up the cherries. They are so sticky. Whoops. The top ones are drier and all the sticky goo goes to the bottom of the pot. And that was the end of a previous pot. So these ones are a bit drier. Super sticky. Right. Now I'm going to mix up the dry ingredients. So first of all, I need the butter out of the freezer. That's the grated butter. Pop that in. Oh good, it's nice and cool now. That's more like it. And now go in there and rub it in before it melts. This is a slightly bigger recipe as well, 450 grams of flour. The last recipe I tried was only 250 grams of flour. We didn't get hardly any scones. And when you don't get many scones, temptation is to roll them out too thin, and then they've got no chance of rising. So hopefully this will be more mixture, thicker scones. We'll see. People said that if you've got cold hands, it makes you a better baker. I haven't got cold hands. I forgot to put the baking powder in. Should have put that in first before the butter. I'll put it in now. And the salt. Should have started with dry ingredients. Now the sugar. That's all the sugar in. Now the cherries. And now I'm going to put the vanilla into the buttermilk. Finish that one off. And a little slope from this one. Mix. And pop in the buttermilk. Now mix it. Now that the buttermilk's gone in, I'll try not to handle it so much. Cutting the liquid in with the knife. I'm going to get the mix out now and pop it on the board. It's still a bit claggy. That's about right. And now I'm going to roll it out to about 1 inch thick. There we are. Now I'm going to cut them out. And pop them on the tray. There we go. That's a dozen. And then reassemble the remnants. So see if I can keep the thickness. Right. So next I'll brush them with milk. The scones have had 10 minutes in the oven, so I'm going to have a look at them. Getting there, but I think another minute or so. The scones have had another 2 minutes, so that's 12 minutes so far, and I think they're done at that. Lovely. They'll still be a bit hot, but I'm going to take them off the trays now. We're really pleased with these cherry buttermilk scones, and as I mentioned, Alan made butter this morning, and one of the viewers of our vlogs asked how much butter he got. So this morning he got 2 blocks like this, and it came to 320 grams, and that was from a 600ml pot of cream. So the 600ml pot of cream cost £2.45. And if you compare that with a 200-gram block of Lurpak, which costs £2.25 or thereabouts, you get nearly twice as much butter, homemade butter for the money, as if you're buying the butter. So it's really worth it, and it's delicious. So I'm going to cut one of these scones now and try it with some homemade butter and some of the homemade blackcurrant jelly that we made on the channel as well. The scones have cooled a bit now, so I'm going to cut one and see how it is. That looks good. And then I'm going to put some Alan's homemade butter on. Great. And on one side I'm going to put some homemade blackcurrant jelly that we made on the channel a while ago. So that's homemade cherry buttermilk scone, homemade butter and homemade jelly. That's pretty good. Let's hope it tastes good too. That's good. Plenty of cherries. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to Claire's Food Haven. Thank you.